Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, my name is Vinny. Please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. And if at the end you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Today's video is about struggle and life in general. So without wasting a lot of time, let's get into it. Mamelanja, whatever problem you're going through right now, chances are a billion people have been through that problem and a billion more people are still going to go through that problem. In fact, I think a million people are going through that problem with you right now. A million people are going through that problem with you. And this is very important. This is very key for you to acknowledge and for you to accept and understand that you're not the only one in that problem. In fact, I think your friend is going through that problem. I think a family member of yours is going through that problem. The fact that they haven't told you doesn't mean they're not going through that problem. The fact that they have not told you doesn't mean that they're not feeling bad in that problem or they're not feeling the same stress with you. This is very important for you to understand, because once you start accepting it fully, you stop feeling a bit special, you stop feeling entitled. You look into the problem based on its merit and not with that self-entitlement of saying, oh, maybe they hate me. No, they don't hate you. They don't hate you. That problem because somebody's trying to close the doors on you. They hate you and everything. Chances are you're going through that problem because it's something that is very necessary for you to go through so that you can grow. Yes, there's some of you guys, a very minority of you guys, that are going through the problems because somebody is actively trying to make sure that you don't get in there. But chances are you're not that person. Maybe a million people are going to watch these videos, and probably 100 of you guys are one of those people that somebody is actively taking steps to make sure, or a greater force somewhere is actively pushing to make sure that things don't really happen for you. But the reality is, for the thousands of you guys that are going to watch this video, this is not the case. And once you start feeling like this, you need to look into yourself and start questioning yourself. Are you really honest with yourself, or are you just trying to comfort yourself? I mean, let's look at it. Sure, I know, I accept that you didn't get the promotion because your boss is an idiot, your boss hates you and all that. But let's really look into it deeper. Could you have done anything a little bit more, or could you have done things a little bit differently to make sure that you get the promotion? If you're honest with yourself, chances are there's a lot that you could have done. It doesn't matter what really is. It could be school, it could be relationships, it could be families, whatever the case may be. Yes, I understand there's a lot of factors, external factors that you cannot control, that are exerting a lot of force into this thing to make sure that you fail into it. But when you look at it in reality, when you look at it on a merit level, you realize that actually maybe there's a lot that you could have done, or there's a different way that you could have done things to ensure that you are successful in that. This whole topic actually reminds me of a story that I was told in high school, right? It was about an assertive man and an aggressive man. The plot is such that the man is trying to go to work, basically. And in the first scenario, he goes down to the kitchen, and as he gets there, his baby comes running, and she knocks off a cup, and water spills over him. Now, what he does is that he gets angry, gets annoyed, feels like the whole day is messed up, starts shouting at the baby, shouting at the mother, and things are really gets very intense. And as this happens, he goes upstairs, he goes change quickly, he comes down and realizes everybody's just mad and angry. But not only that, the baby's still crying, and because of this, she hasn't had breakfast yet, and in fact, she has missed her school bus, which means now he has to take her to school. And because he's still angry, he just shouts at them again, and he takes the baby. She doesn't even have breakfast, takes her to school, and on his way to work after that, he realizes that he had forgotten his suitcase, and he rushes all the way back home, going way over speed limit. He rushes back home, going way over the speed limits, and he gets a ticket on top of this whole bad day. On the flip side, on the assertive side, the man goes down to the kitchen and he sits there with the family to have breakfast, and the babysitter again comes, knocking the cup and spills over him. But because he's assertive, he understands that, I mean, this is life and it happens. And he's just like, okay, baby, it's okay. You can have your breakfast. And he goes upstairs, he changes his clothes. When he comes back, the baby's done with the breakfast and they're on their way to school. They're about to get into the bus, go to school. And because he still has more time, he still has breakfast, take his suitcase, and go to work. When you're looking at this scenario, one big thing stood up is the one thing that the man could not really control was the baby coming running to knock off the cup over him. But how he reacted in the first scenario and the second scenario, it really changed how the day went for him. This is what happens really in life. A lot of things will happen to you, and this is typically what happens to you in real life. A lot of things, and this is how you go throughout your day actually, or even your life. You know, one bad thing happens or one good thing happens that you had absolutely no control over, and because of that, depending on whether you're assertive or whether you're aggressive, you respond to how, to. And looking into this, it's a bit crazy because that's how you go throughout your life in general, or even your day. To cut it down, some event happens that you have absolutely no control over, as in the case of the man where the kid spills the cup over him. And depending on whether you're aggressive or whether you're assertive, you change the whole mood of the day. You change the whole scenario of how the day is going to be. Because if you react bad to life, unfortunately, a lot of bad things are going to happen into that case. It's not even a thing of like it's karma or something like that. But generally, when you get angry, you get into a mood, you piss off a lot of people that are also going through a lot, and they piss off at you, and your day just gets worse. A crazy thing in life is when you start accepting that life happens, like it really happens. It has nothing to do with you. When you stop feeling special, when you stop feeling a bit entitled, life changes for you. The whole mood changes. The sequences that are happening in your life, the events that happen after difference, even if it's just one bad thing that happened, the rest of the days can still be okay, because it's really not about you. It's just life happening. The rest of the things are going to happen depending on how you react to it. This is very important for you to accept it, because as soon as you accept this, life would have a different meaning for you. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Vincent. Thank you, and don't forget, give us a thumbs up. Go down to the comment if you like the video. Let us know if there's something that you want to ask or something you want to do. Talk to us. Thank you.